Hey guys,
welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about working in college.
Yeah, because Ellie doesn't.
Yes.
And I do.
So I'm going to be asking Skylar questions about working in school because I feel like that's something that a lot of people wonder about. So yeah.
Yeah, and vice versa. Okay. Well, first of all, actually, I have two jobs.
Yeah.
Right now. I work for a babysitting company, which is kind of like make your own schedule, and then I work every Monday and Thursday at a nonprofit. But
Okay. So how many hours a week, roughly?
well, I do 8 hours a week at the nonprofit, and then maybe 5 to 10 hours babysitting. Some weeks a lot more than others.
Yeah.
Depending on like my time. I say I give a lot of my weekends to babysitting.
Mhm. Do you like that with babysitting you can make your own schedule?
Mhm. Yeah, it's really helpful.
How do you manage your time so you get everything done, like school wise?
Sometimes it's really stressful. Like because sometimes I like run myself ragged and I'll like book like 5 sits in 1 week, and then once that week gets here, I'm like, I shouldn't eat those when I'm talking. I'm like, why did I do this to myself? But other weeks it's like a lot more manageable because I just know, like I know I work every Monday and Thursday, so I don't plan to do as much homework on those days.
And did you find yourself building your school schedule around working
definitely.
Monday, Thursday? Then I have a question about how do you manage your money in college? Like how do you keep a balance of going out and still having fun and doing things, but then also like staying in and saving money? Because things in Nashville are expensive.
Yeah, and this would be a good question for you to answer too, because I feel like everyone has to handle this.
Yeah.
In college. It's like harder than I thought it was gonna be. Because like I didn't ever realize how much groceries were.
Yeah.
They're expensive.
Because your parents would just pay for them.
Yeah, so groceries are expensive, and that's like something that you like have to get you have to get them. You need groceries in your room.
We even have a meal plan.
Yeah.
Which is 14 times per week, but we still
you don't want to walk to the Cap every time you want a snack. And that's just silly.
Right.
And so, like, that's something you have to pay for. If you have a car, like, gas is something you have to pay for. And then, like, anything that you want to do on the weekends costs money. Which, that's where, like, working kind of comes in. Because if you're working, you can't do the things that cost money. But, okay, how do you?
Not very well.
I just talked about everything I had to pay for and it really answer that.
Yeah. I don't know. I've always been, like, kind of stingy with my money, which sounds bad, but like especially since I'm not working, I'm working with less. I feel like
you're very good about it.
Not that you're working with more money, thank you, but like since there's no income, like I know what I have and I don't want to blow it all.
What you have is what you have.
Right. So I try to be really cautious of what I'm getting. Yeah. Like yesterday, there was a big sale at Urban Outfitters, and I was
I was 50% off.
I was like scrolling on my laptop, and I was like, "Oh, this is cute. This is cute." And then I was kind of like, I was so close to buying stuff, like I put stuff in my cart, and I'm like, no, because I can't spend $40 on a sweater.
I do that all the
time.
time.
I can't. For me, like I have to teach myself. Like I can't justify some purchases. So I try to keep my purchases to like what I need. Like
Ellie's really good about it, because I feel like sometimes we get super caught up. I'm like, oh, let's go out to dinner, and Ellie's always the one that's like, I can't afford to go out to dinner, and then that's like a reminder, and I'm like, wow, Skylar, you can't afford to go out to dinner either. Ellie, she worked all summer, so she has like
I worked 2 jobs in the summer, and like in the this summer, okay, I don't know how to say this. In the past, I have had like small sources of income, like I would walk dogs or like I would go sing places and they'd pay me, but it was never like an actual like job, and so this summer I had 2, and so I made a lot of money, but I mean that only lasts you so much, especially like working like retail
So yeah, I think that coming in, that was like a huge focal point of stress for me, is like, how am I going to afford to live here? Like, how am I going to afford groceries and stuff? So getting a job was like, at first I thought, I was like, no, I won't work my first semester. But I couldn't do it. I don't have the funds to do it.
Is Nashville a lot more expensive than your hometown?
Gas is like 45 cents more expensive.
Really?
Here. When I left, I filled up my tank for $2.02. Wow. And here it's like $2.47. It's really expensive here. But yeah, and just, like, you have to know yourself. Like, I'm a retail therapy kind of girl. If I feel any kind of emotion, I just shop it out. Like, that's what I do. So, I know if I'm going to live like that, I need a job.
Okay, so I have another question. Do you find that, like, having a job makes you work harder in school because, you know, you have, like, this, or, like, not even work harder in school, but, like, focus better when you do have time to do homework because you're, like, I only have...
Yeah.
Because I feel like with me, when I know I have, like, hours, that's when I sit around and, like, do everything but the assignment.
Yeah. I feel like I, like, am lucky enough to, like, have good time management skills anyway. But, yeah, when you can definitely see, like, oh, I get out of class at 4 and I have to go to work at 7, and you're like, I only have 3 hours to work with. It's like just very, like, that's like in the back of your head, like, I only have an hour to do this, this, and this. So, like, there's no time to mess around. So that helps, but it's also hard when you, like, don't get it done and you just come back to it later. That's the worst.
Do you want to talk about the Sitting Made Simple?
Yeah. I work for a company called Sitting Made Simple. It's really similar to, like, if you've ever heard of, like, the app Wendy, which is, like, really big right now. Yeah, basically I just go in and I put in my schedule. I, like, say this is when I have classes and this is when I would like to work. And then families go in and they're like, this is when I need a babysitter. And everyone who's available's name pops up and we all have, like, bios and just, like, fun facts about ourselves. And they can pick you and request you, and you can either, like, you don't have to take it, which is really nice because you can decline it if it's, like, last minute. Like, sometimes it's Friday morning and people are like, I want you tonight. And I'm like, well, as of last night, I didn't have a sit tonight, so I made plans. So I can hit decline.
That's nice.
Have you enjoyed not working? Do you wish you had a job, or are you glad you did it this way?
I kind of wish I had a job, but I don't have a car, so that kind of makes things harder. But yeah, I think I wish I had a job. Because I hate just sitting around, and sometimes I feel like I'm just sitting around, just, like, not doing anything. So
a lot of time on your hands. Yeah, I get that. Just know yourself. If you think working is going to overwhelm you, don't do it. And if you think you can, then do it. Or if you just don't want to, like, it's not necessary.
You'll survive.
Yeah.
Either way.
Definitely.
And there's tons of jobs, like, on campus and stuff that that are pretty low commitment that you could try.
Yeah.
I know, at least at Belmont. So yeah, there's a lot of options.
Definitely. So if you have any questions about it, feel free to ask.
Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah. Sorry we haven't been very regular about posting.
Yeah.
But college is hard, so.
Yeah, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll get better.
Back to, maybe. But if not.
Thank you for sticking with our weird schedule. And
yeah. Like, subscribe, follow our Instagram,
comment, and yes, thank you so much for watching.